Hey, Cancer, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Cancer and take a look at all things related to career, finances, money, abundance, and wealth. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Cancer, we're going to dive into the energy of the past, present, and future before we get into your Celtic cross. Now, in the area of the past, we do have the Mask card showing up here. Now, this can be about a secret stash, perhaps saving pennies. This can also be about finding money. Some of you may have been in a situation where theft was involved, or you did feel like you were being robbed, whether of your money, your time, or your skills and talents. For others of you, maybe you have a career in acting. Perhaps you're an assistant. This could be about you discovering hidden potential within you. But there's an energy here of the moon, of unknown, not quite sure what to do in the future here. So yes, this is past energy, but I do feel like there's just an energy of really diving into that potential, really finding and tuning in on those skills, those talents, those strengths that you have. Instead of focusing, Cancer, on the weaknesses, this is about you focusing on those strengths and manifesting more money into your life. Now, in the present energy, we have the gold bar. This is a great card to see in the month of September showing up because this does talk about solid finances. This talks about you investing your time, your money, yourself positively. This talks about investing in the things that are important to you here, Cancer, and that's why you have integrity and deep values showing up. So what is important to you, you may be spending a little more money on. So hopefully you are at the top of that list. You may be focusing on treating yourself this month as well. This could be about you choosing a career that aligns with those values and that integrity that you have. Some of you may be hitting up the bank for a business loan. Perhaps you do work in the banking industry. This talks about long-term positions and long-term goals, longevity, doing something in your life, in your career that brings you financial return, but also is satisfying to you as well. So yes, in the past, it may have seemed like you were heading into the unknown, but good news, I feel, is coming in for you in the month of September. That's going to bring about a satisfying decision for yourself, because they're giving me decision where it's actually going to benefit you long term. This is about solid, lucrative finances. You may be shuffling money around. You may be buying, you may be selling. It may have to do with real estate. You may be investing in maybe retirement, or you are looking at your finances and really taking a deep look at what you can save more of, or what you maybe should back off of that's just not serving you. And that could amount to more money in the long run as well. Perhaps you're looking at, how much money you spend on a certain item per month, or something that's just not serving you. And I feel like the more that you give in a positive way, whether it's your time, your money, your energy, your effort, the more that you're going to get back in return. Now, in the future, Cancer, you have the butterfly. This is all about sudden changes. Now, it can be about frivolous spending, so that's why we just kind of honed in on that energy of you taking a good look at your finances. Now, it can be about short-term loans. You do have the banking coming in here, but for some of you, this is a very creative career or passion project here, whether it's in the arts field, whether it's a temporary job, maybe you're moving or there's more movement in a business or in your career, but this is also about making your work fun. This is about bringing some excitement, some happiness. For those of you that have been in an energy here of the unknown, you may have let fear come in at times, but this is about doing something outside the box, doing something that's not just routine, so you're able to have fun, bring in money, and enjoy the life that you've created for yourself. Now let's dive into your Celtic cross here, Cancer, and see what is the heart of the matter. Heart of the matter for Cancer. The Death card, I love it. The Death card does bring about major transformations, and you can see that there's butterflies here in both cards. There's a butterfly landing on that lily that's over her shoulder. And when the Death card shows up, this is about a major transformation, a time of an ending, a rebirth. There's spiritual growth here. So again, there's sudden change showing up here for you in the month of September. So don't be surprised if something shifts in your life for the better. The Death card showing up, I love for you, Cancer, because I feel like you've been ready. And this is something that you've actually manifested for yourself. So let's take a look and clarify. There's a transition that I feel like you've been going through, you've been wanting to break free from. Now, some of you, it could be a pattern, a way of thinking. It could be a limiting belief. For others of you, it's a job, or it's the energy of maybe lack of, not having enough, or this theft, secrets, something of that nature in the past you're breaking free from. King of Swords energy. Now the King of Swords combined with this is about you. I mean, this could be somebody that comes in who's dealing with maybe legal issues, legalities for some of you. For others of you, this is someone who's very knowledgeable, very wise, very experienced, very intelligent, and very logical, that are going to be helping you, Cancer, move forward to the other side of this. It's almost like this portal energy that you are in here. King of Swords, air sign. This can be about you thinking logically about a decision, you thinking logically, but also leading from the heart. Now, whether you're embracing this King of Swords energy or the King of Swords is showing up to kind of help you through this change, I feel like for some of you, it could be a boss that is a little bit cold-hearted or a little bit aloof at times. For others of you, this could be maybe cutting some sort of a partnership off. Maybe it's a client, perhaps it's a business employer or employee. I mean, this could be someone who just is a little bit cold at times, and you're saying, I don't need to deal with that. I'm going to move forward and do my thing. I'm going to focus on my integrity, my values. For others of you, this could be a banker even though it's not the King of Pentacles. The King of Swords can be more of an advisor, more of someone who deals with law, legalities, or even military type of structure here. I feel like this person is coming in to ultimately help you reclaim freedom, whatever that looks like to you. All right, let's take a look and see what's crossing your energy, Cancer. I feel like there is some sudden changes coming in here. Now, we don't have the Tower showing up quite yet, but I feel this could be a Wheel of Fortune even for you versus a Tower. Let's take a look. Two of Swords. You do have some choices coming in. This is about going with the logical mind or going with the heart. And some of us think that we have to choose logic over heart, but what if we were able to blend that opposition? What if we were to make decisions here from the heart and the head? This is about not ignoring any decisions, not being indecisive here. Don't lie to yourself about a situation. Now, this mask could have been someone in your energy. This could have been you, or it could have felt like you were wearing a mask. You had to be somebody maybe you weren't in a situation. And I feel like you had to maybe act or assist other people when you knew, or in your soul, that you deserve so much more here, Cancer. So the Two of Swords energy is definitely about you finding the facts, finding enough data for you to move on and make a decision. Because at times, we're not quite sure what the next step is going to be, especially when it's unknown, when our path is clear. And Cancer, you may be asking yourself, well, I need to make sure the next step is put into place. Well, during this death energy, this is about divine timing. This isn't about our timing. We can't force the caterpillar or the butterfly out of the cocoon. We can't rip it open and say, it's time for you to fly. It just wouldn't work that way. So the death card is saying that you're going through this transition here, and you have a choice once you come out of this to either stay or to use those wings that you now have and set yourself free, whatever that looks like to you. I feel like this is a very powerful reading. This is also about, again, bringing a little bit of excitement, bringing fun to what it is that you do. If you have a creative idea, Cancer, or if there is something that you're wanting to put out into the world, but you're just not sure if it's going to be successful, just do it. Because like the old saying goes, you are going to regret the things that you did not do. Okay. And you don't want to regret. You don't want to have those regrets. You can balance. You can find peace within the chaos here. That's one thing you're trying to do here is create peace and calm. Some of you also, there's double 2 energy coming in here. So choices, partnerships. It's also about reflecting on those deep values and reflecting on your own integrity. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me, for some of you Cancerians out there, you may have worked in a company, worked with a partner, worked with a client who was unethical, maybe even a little bit immoral, or they just weren't fair. And you're saying to yourself, I don't want to deal with that. I want to move forward out of a situation. I've learned a lot. Now you may be contemplating between 2 jobs, 2 places, 2 people, 2 contracts. There could be 2 opportunities coming in for change here. And that's why you're going back and forth. Now let's take a look and see what is below you, Cancer. What's the foundation here of who you are underneath it all? This can also be referred to sometimes as a subconscious. What do we have here? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's something with you, Cancer, and something with Gemini. Now, some of you may have Gemini in your chart. You're dealing with a Gemini. Maybe you're on the Gemini cusp as well. But this is... Gemini's reading had the King of Swords, I think, come out 4 or 5 different times, not only from one deck, but multiple decks here. So this King of Swords energy, this is the 2nd time now for you. This is someone who's a little structured, very experienced, very wise, but this is saying here, don't lose touch of your emotions, okay? Because you can let that logical mind come in and dictate. So for some of you, this King of Swords, this is about you being softer and moving towards doing something that allows your heart to sing. And you may be going back and forth between this King of Swords, logical, analytical minds, and your intuitive, creative, receptive mind here. So there could be something with routine that is about to be shaken up here. You may be shaking up a little bit of a routine here, Cancer, but I feel like most of you Cancerians, you don't necessarily like routine, but you like the flexibility. You like not being so rigid or not conforming here. You want to be able to have your own say, your own plans, be able to feel more flexible and more free. But I sense that with this Chariot, whatever it is that you're setting your mind to, you will be successful. So make sure that with this 2 of Swords that you're blending the balance of heart and minds, opening your heart to lead the way, but also using your logical mind to dictate the way forward here. So this is really beautiful. I feel like with all the balance that you have showing up here, Cancer, you're going to bring about great success. This is your card here, triumphant success, moving forward. This is all about you having that direction, you having that drive. For some of you, it is about traveling as well, or you may travel for your career. You may be somebody who is in a vehicle or in some sort of transportation industry as well. But for the majority of you, this is about moving forward triumphantly. Whatever it is that you have your heart and your mind set on will bring great success to you. Now let's take a look at the past, Cancer. What is going on in the past? High Priestess. So yeah, the High Priestess aligns perfectly with this mask. Sometimes that High Priestess kind of hides behind the curtains. She doesn't necessarily say anything. She just observes. And that may have been you. You may have just been observing what's going on around you, your surroundings, paying attention to the energy of the people that you partake with. The High Priestess trusts her gut. She trusts her intuition here. And the fact that you have so many major arcanas showing up here, I feel like you're going through a very big change in your life, but it is for the better here. And change can be scary. But this high priestess says that there may be mystery, there may be secrets, there may be truths exposed here, but this is about you trusting that inner wisdom. If there was somebody from the past that had a hidden agenda, I feel like you're trusting that something wasn't right for you, and you are taking a look again at your integrity and your values, and you're moving forward and you're doing something that's right. Some of you may be questioning, did I do the right thing? Or should I or shouldn't I? I feel like if you follow your own integrity, Cancer, that is the right thing for you. What do we have here? We have the Empress. Yeah, taking care and nurturing your own intuition, because that's what this Empress energy does. She is very maternal, but she's also very creative, and she nurtures what it is that she puts her attention to. Okay, she doesn't neglect unless, at times the Empress, when she's feeling down, she can neglect something. She can even at times smother an energy. But I feel like what you're doing is making sure you're not neglecting your intuition. Pay attention to any red flags. Pay attention to any secrets, any mysteries that feel out of whack. Trust your gut here. All right, well, let's see what's above you. Let's take a look at this change. I'm curious for you, Cancer, the sudden change that's showing up for you. What do we have here for Cancer? The Six of Pentacles, unexpected gifts showing up here, equal give and take. The Six of Pentacles is a resource. It's a donation, a gift, a grant, scholarship, a loan. This can be financial support, financial aid. It can be help from an unknown source. It can even be like an angel in disguise coming in here for you. That's what this unexpected change is. Something may happen out of the blue for you here. Now, we don't have the windfall card or, lottery winnings or anything of that nature, although some of you may win a little bit of money if that is your thing. But the Six of Pentacles definitely talks about unexpected new income sources, something that's going to be equal give and take, because you've been putting out goodness, you're going to receive it in return here. And I do feel for a lot of you Cancerians, there could be somebody that comes in, whether it's that King of Swords or whether you are manifesting a new soul business contract with a client or a new business. I feel very positive about you staying in your integrity and aligning with the people that share the same goals, share the same interest here. Knight of Swords is all about you taking action. Even though this is air energy here, this is definitely about you moving forward and doing what is right, because you believe in some sort of a cause. You believe that if you move forward here, that you will be successful. And if that is your belief, that determines your success here, Cancer. So this is beautiful. Whatever gifts the universe is bringing in for you is going to allow you to move forward. So, wow, this is huge. Let's take a look at what is showing up for you, Cancer, in the near future. What do we have for Cancer? Near future energy. Six of Cups. Double six energy showing up here. So Six of Cups is a second chance, a do-over. It is about you taking a look at everything that you've amounted up until this point and saying, I am proud of myself. I have overcome this. I have great achievements. I have hit these milestones. The Six of Cups can be about you practicing kindness, but also receiving kindness from others because you've been putting it out there. It's a second chance to do something that you really love, maybe even something you've wanted to do since childhood. When you think of what it was that you've always wanted to become, are you living that life? Are you able to move forward in the direction here of your dreams? Are you able to see things with that childlike enthusiasm? This is about you being able to bring that excitement and joy into your life, making something, again, more fun. Something may have become a little bit stagnant. Something may have become a little bit difficult at times with this Death card showing up, but I feel like something is being transformed within you that's going to allow you to see something from a brand new perspective. Hanged Man energy. So let's take a look here and clarify the Six of Cups for Cancer. What do we have here for the Six of Cups? We have the Knight of Swords again. You're ready to take action. Wow. I feel like I could stop your reading, Cancer, and say in the month of September, you're finally ready to come out of that cocoon, come out of that energy where you felt a little bit stuck in. You're finally ready to lead and move forward. You're ready for this sudden change because you did take an honest assessment. You did look at your values. Are your values, your morals, and your integrity aligning with what it is that you are doing here? Some of you may be really helping people, whether it is, okay, thank you, Spirit. I just got that there may be some people in your energy, some either clients, co-workers, maybe a boss, that at times you feel like they're they don't have emotion. And at times you feel like that rubs off on you, or maybe you take that energy because you could be very empathic here, being a water sign. And I feel for you, Cancer, this is about you plunging through and doing things that are more aligned and being around and surrounding yourself with people who have more of a vision like you do. So let's see what it is that you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself here right away? Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. You have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords showing up here. So King of Swords, Queen of Swords, soul contracts, partnerships. This can be Gemini, Libra energy, or any air, Aquarius even in your chart, where I feel like you are clearing the pathway for a strong future. This is about you staying observant, or you observing what the future looks like and you figuring out how to take the steps to do it. But I feel like it's not going to take you long. When the Queen of Swords shows up, she's very logical. She's very rational, but she is full of integrity and honesty. And that's where you are heading towards here. So I feel like this could also be about your masculine and your feminine energies. Again, if you do have any Gemini in your chart, you may want to check out that reading because it highly emphasizes that yin and yang energy, or that masculine, feminine, or co-creating here with spirit. And I feel like this is about you bringing together some sort of energy here that's going to help you grow. This is about you bridging the gap, you staying clear about your vision. So let's clarify this Queen of Swords for Cancer. Queen of Swords could be you going to this person as well to gain some clarity, some advice, some wisdom. Now, it could be a journalist, it could be a teacher, a mentor, a police officer. Whoa, okay, what do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. So we have Two of Cups. There it is. We were just talking about soul contracts, partnerships. When the Two of Cups shows up, this is a very important union that I feel like you're connecting to, whether it's the union with yourself, whether it's you connecting with the right type of partnerships, businesses, cooperations that can help you grow and advance. Seven of Swords in reverse, somebody sneaky. There's some sort of sneaky hidden energy going on, but I feel like you're getting away from it here. You have the Fool energy and the Page of Cups. So this is about a fresh start, a brand new beginning, doing something that fulfills your heart and you staying true to you first and foremost, Cancer. This is about not lying to yourself. You know something was shady, whether this was something that you surrounded yourself with or a soul lesson. Seven of Swords says that somebody tried to get away with something, but I feel like it may not have aligns with maybe the morals of others or your morals. So again, they're just really talking about truth here. Truth, very, very importantly. Now let's take a look at the energy surrounding you. What's going on in your environment? Sometimes you may think things aren't fair. Sometimes you may think that you have to do something in a roundabout way to get what it is that you deserve. And I hear that. I hear that at times. But I feel like the biggest thing for you here is to stay resourceful because you have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. This is the energy of abundance, practical. She's very down to earth. She lives her life with the physical pleasures and beauty around her, and others enjoy the fruits of her labor. And I feel like this is you. Others enjoy the fruits of your labor that you bring about here, Cancer. So the Queen of Pentacles, she may even host get-togethers. She may be someone that other people go to say, how can How can I create, thank you, Spirit. They just gave me a homey environment. She may be an interior designer, decorator. She may do something with homes as well, maybe building, creating, selling, buying, or just making the home space safe and secure. And I feel like that's what you're doing this month. Now, others of you may be surrounding yourself with somebody who's nurturing, somebody who's in charge of their finances. Now, this could be a financial advisor or somebody who knows how to be resourceful, how to be abundant with their money, and can help you capitalize and grow off some of your skills and talents here. Let's take a look at this Queen of Pentacles for Cancer. All right, we have the King of Cups now, wow, and we have that Tower. So yeah, some of you, there was something that had to take place, and we mentioned the Tower in the beginning of your reading here. So there may have been a situation that took you by surprise. Now the King of Cups says that it's here to help you emotionally evolve so you can step into the energy of fully embracing this heart chakra. And I feel like that's why you're going from that energy of the King and Queen of Swords, more logical, to this King of Pentacles, more resourceful. You may be using your mind to help you make decisions that are going to grow and expand your money. But the Tower showing up is definitely an unexpected change that happens to help you open up to doing something that you love. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are Cancer's hopes and fears? Some of you may be veterinarians, or you may work with pets, is what I just heard as well. Okay, so your hopes and fears here. We have 8 of Cups, walking away from anything that no longer serves you, which we've been talking about here. 8 of Cups is about you heading into something that you know, even if it's unknown. You can see that she's on a narrow path into the dark, but she knows that whatever she's heading towards is going to be a lot more beneficial than anything she leaves behind. She's in search of that partnership. She's in search of chasing her dreams and finding and connecting to that yin-yang energy, that receptive energy, but also that action-oriented energy. So she's moving onward. And I feel like there's something with partnerships coming in quite strong, especially with that 2 of Cups. The fear is, what if I stay stuck? What if I hang on to that tower energy that shows up? What if I resist the change that's coming? I don't feel like you will, Cancer, because I feel like this change was self-induced, something that you know and that you wanted to have happen for you here. So let's take a look and clarify your hopes and fears with the 8 of Cups. All right, so what do we have? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, your hope is that you can receive news, or that you're able to manifest a new financial or physical opportunity. And I feel like you absolutely will, because you're walking straight towards a new opportunity. And I feel like you know it deep down on a soul level. So the exciting thing, because I did take a sneak peek at your final outcome. Remember what I said in the very beginning of your reading? I was getting Tower energy, but then I said Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's a powerful energy that makes a turn for the better. And what do we have here? Wheel of Fortune. So you did receive the Tower, but the final outcome is this Wheel of Fortune. So this is about a change. This is destiny, fate intervening to create this turning point in your life. If you have been in a cycle, maybe of bad luck, or if you were repeating a routine, repeating a cycle, or if you just felt like luck wasn't on your side, get ready for this sudden change here, because you're investing in yourself. And this is about long-term satisfying work, satisfying decisions, because you have the heart here that's highlighted, and then you have the pocket watch that she's holding. So something that you've been waiting for a while. You've been waiting to get everything kind of going and flowing the right way. You can see the gears are all finally starting to shift in a positive direction, but it all leads up to the heart. This is about you making choices and decisions from the heart. Yes, you can certainly let that logical mind help you move forward. I mean, we wouldn't just, do certain things just because, our head says to do them. But if you're able to create a life by doing something you love, then it's not work at all. And I feel, Cancer, that's what you're doing. It's not so much about routine. as it is about divine timing and following your heart here. So the Wheel of Fortune showing up as your final outcome is huge, but it doesn't surprise me here because there's sudden change on the horizon. Some of you may decide that you are going to spend some of that money that you've earned and move. You may open a business. You may buy yourself something for the business here. Whatever it is you're doing, you're climbing to the top. King of Pentacles. I mean, you have double energy. Some of you are partnering up. You're partnering up, or you're currently in a partnership where your partnership is connecting with another partnership, because you have the King and Queen of Swords, and now you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So if you are currently in a partnership, some of you, maybe you are walking away from one partnership and heading towards another because you have the Eight of Cups. Some of you are investing in yourself, but also in another company. Some of you may be investing in some real estate. This can be about working smarter, not harder. So do seek out a financial advisor, maybe a property expert, a real estate broker, or this can be about you climbing to the top here as well. If you do have a big windfall, some of you may see a high significant change in your finances where you decide that you're going to spend a little money, and that's okay to do here. But some of you may need to seek out a financial advisor to help you shift around some of your money, or to help you stay on par with your long-term goals. This is a beautiful reading here. I feel that a lot of you, your luck is about to turn. Some of you, it could have been a legal, or you were dealing with some sort of legalities where you're going to see a payout coming in that's going to allow you to walk away from something and move towards something more meaningful. So very, very powerful energy showing up, Cancer. We're going to take a look and get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is one of my favorites, Colette Baron Reed. For those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your reading, or any that you see above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. We do have fork in the road. Hello, Two of Swords. Literally, the Two of Swords is a fork in the road coming in here. So yes, you may feel like you're at a crossroads at this time, but rest assured here, there's going to be some sudden changes. Whatever decisions you make or whatever changes show up here could be unexpected resources. It could be an angel in disguise. Know that you are on the right path here. And I'm just going to read to you the prosperity message. Oh, wow. Thank you, Spirit. They just said it's the death energy. It's card 13, which is the energy that you're in here. Yes, I love the synchronicities here. Definitely aligning. So fork in the road. Let's take a look here. This is about time to make decisions, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligations to make a necessary choice. And the prosperity message here is this. You've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for a bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question. Who do I need to become, and what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? Answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. 4. The way will be made clear by your intuition. Oh my goodness, this is aligning perfectly here, Cancer. Your intuition, which knows how to steer you towards your highest well-being. Wow, this is really beautiful energy here. So you're definitely moving in a positive new direction here, and you have a decision to make here. I'm also going to read to you, some of you may be indecisive. You may be really embracing that Libran indecisive energy here with that Queen of Swords. So I'm going to read to you the protection message just for some of you that need a little extra push. It says, indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice. for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. Wow. And you also have that card here of second chances. Oh my goodness. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, Cancer. The proof is in the cards. So you're definitely going to be steered in a brand new direction here for you. Now we're going to get a few messages from your animal guides. And at this time, Cancer, I just ask if you can close your eyes. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it's an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Now it could be an animal that you've recently seen cross your path in the outdoors, or one that you have at your home, or one that has crossed over the Rainbow Bridge. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you Cancerians who would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner right back here on this channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and notification bell if you haven't already. All right, your messages. We have Owl Spirit. You can see clearly now. Absolutely. And I think you had the owl showing up a few different times here in your reading. I feel like there was some cards that had that owl, especially when it comes to the swords energy. That's about clarity. And you can see clearly. You will know which path to take here by September. Next, we have Wasp. Sometimes life stings, absolutely. But the good news, it's very interesting, and I have to bring this up. You literally have Wasp, and you also have Bee Spirit showing up here. And out of something that maybe stung, okay? Because again, you have either theft, you have somebody trying to get away with something, you have some integrity energies going on here that could have stung. Maybe some of you were stabbed in the back or something was bounced off of you. But I feel like you learned a valuable lesson in this Wasp energy here. Now, next we have Chameleon. I'm pretty sure Gemini got the same one as well. This is about flexibility and adaptability, but it's also about acting as if the things that you are wanting to manifest in your life have already happened. Act as if you've received that job or that you have the growing numbers showing up in your business. Act as if you've won that legal case or that you've attracted the right people into your life. Whatever success, prosperity, wealth, abundance, whatever any of that looks like to you, act as if and really feel the feelings that it creates as well. And then lastly, Bee Spirit says sweet results await. Absolutely. This is the energy of you moving towards something better. Wheel of Fortune is your outcome. So there is a turning point in your life. Something that maybe, yes, it was difficult here in the past. It felt like life stung at times, but sweet results await. You're ready for some sort of shift. And guess what? It's also card 7, which is your energy here, Cancer, of triumphant success. Chariot energy of forward direction. Finally, after feeling stuck or feeling lack of, you're finally able to move forward when it comes to your career. So very powerful stuff. Now, last but not least here, Cancer, we're going to get a message from the Crystal Spirits, another one of my favorites by Colette Baron Reed. And I will read to you the prosperity message before we wind down your reading. Now, this is a crystal or a gemstone that'll really help you move forward on your purpose here. And we actually have 3 of them, but I'm going to read to you the very first one that came out. Now the other one, we have Auralite, and we also have Bixbite. If those of you, you want to certainly do some research, you can. Again, it's Bixbite and Auralite, but the one that's really being highlighted is the Diamond energy. And this Diamond is card 20, which in Tarot is the Judgment card, and that's about changing your life for the better. So we're just going to read the prosperity message for you before we close down your reading. The priceless gift of time and pressure combined, beauty and strength arising from trials and challenges, the right use of power. And your prosperity message, Cancer, is this. The right use of power means acknowledging your effects on others. Are you honoring yourself by insisting that you be paid what you are worth? Are you paying others a fair price for what they do for you? You have the power to negotiate, to set boundaries, and to wield your influence respectfully, recognizing that we all are meant to share in the universal flow of abundance. Today is a day to exercise the right use of power by honoring everyone's need to be treated fairly and experience prosperity. When you recognize how your prosperity impacts others, you will see that rate at which your dreams manifest increase exponentially, resulting in great abundance that you can share. Truly, in singling you out today, Diamond Spirit has chosen well. Beautiful. Some of you, I just heard, may have actually bought a new piece of jewelry. Now, this could be a new ring. It could be a new necklace. Perhaps it was earrings. Now, even if you're male or female, maybe if you're male, you just bought a piece of jewelry for someone, or maybe you're wearing a bracelet that means abundance, prosperity, or wealth. I feel like for some of you, you may be finding a piece of jewelry that maybe you lost as well. So please take that as it resonates. But remember, you are a diamond in the rough, Cancer. You have a lot of beautiful skills, gifts, and talents that you will gain from, and the Wheel of Fortune, something is spinning here in your favor. But remember, success is going to look different for each and every one of you, but you are a diamond, and Spirit has chose you specifically to live out your life's purpose, full of abundance, full of prosperity, and full of good health. So I hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there, Cancer, to those that need it most. Again, drop your power animal if you'd like in the comment box below so you can be entered into that free monthly reading giveaway. And again, feel free to hit that subscribe and notification bell. And I am sending all of you lovely Cancerians tons of love and light. Till next time.